Hi everyone. So today you learned through Mr. Seahorse that many daddy fish take care of the eggs for the mommy before the babies are born. Of course, one of them is Mr. Seahorse. But another one that was talked about in our book was Mr. Tilapia. And Mr. Tilapia, unlike Mr. Seahorse, who carries his babies in his pouch like a kangaroo, Mr. Tilapia carries his eggs in his mouth until they hatch. Wouldn't that be a difficult thing to do? Yep. Now I want to show you, though, a real tilapia and talk about the different parts of the fish, and then we're going to print it so that you can have a print to keep in your house or on your wall. All right? So let's get going. I'm going to tilt the camera down, and you're going to see a tilapia there. Mr. Tilapia. I'm not sure actually if he's a Mr. or a Mrs., but I do want to show you the different parts. He has lots of fins. Hopefully you can see this okay. Lots of fins, one on the top. His tail is a little cut. Sometimes when the fisherman gets them, they part of the tail might fall. So there's the tail. And then you can also see the eye. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm kind of tilting it down. And there's another fin down below, down here. Fins on the side, both sides will have fins. So there he is kind of looking at you. And he has fins on both sides. Okay? And one other thing, remember, they don't breathe air. That's the difference between a fish and a mammal. So a fish needs to get water through its gills. So he takes water through his mouth, and so I can kind of show you his mouth. I don't know if you can kind of see his tongue in there. And am I showing it okay? Tongue. If I'm feeling, when you get yours, if you're doing this is a may do. You don't have to do it, but you can feel some teeth. They're not too sharp. And he has a tongue. All right. And so the air goes through his mouth and comes out his gills. You can kind of see the inside. I don't know if I'm doing a good job of filming. The inside of his gills are there. And so the water goes in through his mouth and back out through his gills. So as he's swimming along. All right? One other thing is to feel it. You can feel the slime. And you can feel the scales. And that protects him, remember, from any germs. The slime helps keep him healthy as a fish in water, especially if it's dirty water. Okay, so I think those are the parts, the gills and the fins, and we talked about the tail, the eyes, and the mouth. And now I want to print this fish for you. For some reason I want to go this way, and I might turn it so you guys can see a little bit like that. But I'm going to get some paint. Hold on one second. I'm going to grab a rag. And you're going to paint. I'm going to put a little first, I believe, of green on him. And then I'm going to go like this. And you can do any colors. He's really not green, but it makes a good print. And you want to get all of the fins and open it up. I don't know if you can see that. Open that up and get the paint in there. Okay, you don't need a lot of paint, just a little. I might add a little blue or some other color to make it exciting. All right, and you can use the same paintbrush or you can get another one. I'm gonna kind of mix mine, all right, and do the tail blue, I think, and maybe up here. And you know I can't go without my favorite color, orange. You can go ahead and paint kind of right around the eye, the mouth. You're only doing one side. I'm gonna put a little drops of orange. Let me shake that a bit. All right, and I don't know, I'll kind of blend that in, but I don't know. Can have it, you can have drops too. I might have left the drops there. Maybe a drop around his eye. All right. And I'm actually gonna put a couple yellow drops. Oh, come on. Okay, a couple yellow drops. So you only need a few drops of paint and you can mix them in. Kind of add them, and you don't want to mix too much actually, because you can leave some streaks. Let me put a little bit more down here. Whoops. All right, maybe around that eye again. All right, and now we're going to print, and we'll be done. And it's kind of cool. You can save this. You have a cloth. Let me show you. You guys have this cloth in your bag. And you want to take it and you want to go slow, have somebody help you hold the fin up, especially on the top and maybe on the bottom as you go. So let me show you. I'm going to bend it back down so you can kind of see what's happening. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on, hold that fin up and rub so it prints it. You can kind of see the scales. You don't want to rub a lot. You want to go really lightly. Try to lift, get the tail. And if you have a fin down here, you can kind of lift it up too. And have somebody hold it while you rub it. Okay, and maybe, I don't think there's really one up here. And I'm gonna go really lightly. Oh, definitely right by the eye. You want to make a circle by the eye. Can you see me doing that? And then, of course, the mouth. Make sure you're touching the mouth and you can see the mouth through your cloth. So go really gently. You see Miss Tina doing that? Really gently with my fingers. Okay, now this is the fun part. Let's see what it looks like. See if it looks like a fish. Are you ready? Woohoo! Let me move the camera up so I can see it. There we go. Print a fish. Have fun. Explore your fish and get a piece of art to hang on your wall too. All right, go for it. Bye, you guys.